Hey there friends, welcome back to some more Shadowrun Dragonfall. When we last left off, we got a DVD and a TV player, a DVD player and a TV. Looks like my setup at home. No, it doesn't. But we started watching the discs that we found in Green Winter's apartment, and we found out that he is a really big drunk, and dragons are going to come kill us. We need to find his brother so that doesn't happen. But before we get on with the rest of the game, I did get a couple requests for... Yeah, I know, blue screen, no messages. For the team's personnel files. And there's quite a few, so... Here, you know, no, we're gonna save me for last, because I am the best. So, let's see, let's look at this one on Amcell. The image of Monica appears on the screen. I don't know. I was just like staring at the picture for a second. My mind just went, woo-hoo. It went away. Paul, a talented and well-connected fixer with contacts all over Berlin. She pauses for a moment. He's more to me than that, of course, but that's neither here nor there. And the image winks back off the screen. You find yourself back at the menu. Wow, that was really, really good description of Amcell. That's awesome. She winks onto the screen again. Dietrich, one of my dearest friends, and a shaman of tremendous power. A good man to have at your side in a fight. I tend to use Dietrich in a support role. His magic can dramatically bolster the combat effectiveness of a frontline fighter like Eager or Glory. But when the chips are down, he's more than capable of dishing out punishment on his own. He throws like kitchen knives, like choo and stuff. It's crazy. Can't think of much else to say about Dietrich. Just a good, reliable guy. She pauses for a moment. When she speaks again, you can hear a hint of guilt in her voice. He's getting a little long in the tooth for a Shadowrunner. I'm not sure how many more years he has ahead of him in this game, but I'll be happy to run for him as long as he's able. We'll see, I suppose. And it winks back and goes back to the menu. Glory's turn. Glory, our damaged enigma. I've known her for almost 5 years now, but I don't think that I'll ever really know her. Somehow, I doubt that anyone will. On an operational level, Glory's solid. That chrome of hers may be old, but it gets the job done. I've seen her take a troll apart with her hand razors, and when her adrenal pump is running, she moves faster than anyone I've ever seen. On top of that, Glory's a competent field medic. I don't know where she learned medicine, yet another question mark. But she patched me up at least a dozen times. Between her skill with the medkit and Dietrich's magic, we haven't had much trouble with serious injuries, and in our line of work, that's a luxury. She pauses for a moment. Yet again, she seems like to pause moments when she's doing these videos. And then shrugs. That's what I should do. I should be doing like one of these videos for you guys, and all of a sudden I just pause and shrug or something, and you don't know what I'm doing because you can't see it, and I'm not going to tell you I'm doing it because I'm a dick. That's really all I know about Glory. She keeps to herself, barely talks, and spends most of her off time staring at nothing. I've seen this kind of behavior before, of course. Something bad happened in her past. Deep down, I think she's still running from it, and I'm sure that her cyberware ties into it somehow. I don't know. Maybe someday she'll open up to me. I'd like to think that she will. We'll see, I suppose. Back to the menu, and then Jaeger. Yeah, this one's gonna be good. She's big, she's mean, she's Jaeger. She flashes onto the screen. Jaeger. What to say about Jaeger? She's smart, she's strong, and she's one hell of a soldier. In an up-close fight, I've seen her take apart an entire security team with her shotgun, and she's even more dangerous at range. It's a handy thing having a trained sniper on the team. All in all, we enjoy one hell of an advantage thanks to her. Unfortunately, there are some disadvantages too. All of them are that military training has left her, how to say it, rigid, I suppose. Unlike the others, Eager isn't content to go in with the flow. She wants lists and maps and timetables. She wants a hierarchy, and she wants it formalized. I don't think that she realizes it, but giving her what she wants would destroy this team. Glory and Dietrich wouldn't put up with it more than a day or two. I know that I wouldn't, but she keeps on pushing all the same. She shakes her head. One of these days, this situation is going to come to a head. I just hope it doesn't happen soon. Oh, it did. It did. All over me. And on me, my file. Let's see what it says. Selden McFarkles, my secret weapon. I already like how it's coming. I am the secret weapon. I've run enough with Selden McFarkles to know that he's trustworthy. Good in a fight, too, but beyond all that, it's just good to see him again. There aren't many people left from the old days. Far too few, and Selden McFarkles, she smiles. Well, he was always the best of them. He takes a deep breath and shakes her head with a sigh. God, that was sappy. Mental note, re-record this before Selden McFarkles gets a chance to see it. At any rate, if anything happens to me, it's good to know that he'll be on hand to fill my shoes. It's not that Jaeger won't mind, but it's that it would be best for the team. The image just flashes back, and you find yourself back on the main screen. So those were the files. They were actually a lot shorter than I thought they would be. We do also have the Shadowlands BBS, which is you search for things. Like the killer in Seattle, that was the Ripper from the first game, and Bloods, I have no idea where to find elves, and the client screwed that dude. But it's just basically like in a chat thing, so, you know, it's Lone Star Contract, catch the guy, Emerald City Ripper, and it just goes on, and they just talk back and forth. I think it's more like, you don't really get anything out of it. I remember you don't get anything out of it. So go back, we don't need to check anything. So now let's go and talk to himself. Let's actually get on with the rest of the game. The room was quiet as everyone struggles to process what you've just seen on the DVD. Finally, Dietrich breaks the silence. A dragon. Son of a bitch. Greenwilder set us up against a dragon. The Fire Wing. Amsel's voice is thick with dread. She lives. I'm really starting to regret the fact that I didn't just stay at the hotel. Jaeger ignores him. Wait a second. We don't know for certain. Dietrich lays a hand on Jaeger's shoulder. The evidence seems pretty convincing to me, love. I'll even take it a step further. I think that secret facility that we stumbled into was her lair. The room fills with silent. Bar falls silent. Jaeger and Glory exchange glances. I really can't read today. Like, it's even worse than usual. The room falls silent. Jaeger and Glory exchange glances. We must read like this now, enunciating each word. After a moment, Dietrich continues. Just like that. For the rest of the episode. No, I'm not going to do that. Just think about it. The decker that Winters got those coordinates from was posting about Fresher Washerwerge. Then she was killed by that same orcish bastard that attacked us after Monica died. That's a direct link between the dragon, the scarred orc, and the Harfield Manor. And then Winters was killed by the same thing that killed Monica. Exactly. My gut tells me that the dragon is down there, Selden McFarkles, someplace far beneath the surface. I think that we knock on the door to her lair without even knowing it. And I think that, given what we've seen, the dragon will do whatever it takes to keep us quiet about it. Okay, going on the assumption that there is a dragon, and that she will come after us, what do you propose that we do about it? What do we do about it? I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to find Vauclair. We could do that. It seems like a good idea. We head back there, kick in the door, and kill the dragon. Duh. That's what we do. Actually, we're gonna find Vauclair because that's what we're gonna end up having to do anyway. Yes, Selden McFarkles is right. Finding Dr. Vauclair should be our priority. And if we're going up against a dragon, we need to find ourselves a dragon slayer. Winter spent 20 years searching for Vauclair, and it got him nowhere. How do you propose that we find him? With the help of an information broker. I'll go talk to Galtug then. For this, no. While Barakgazi. Wow. I've been pronouncing that name wrong. Barakgazi. Yeah, that name is very capable. A task of this magnitude is beyond him. We need to make contact with the premier information broker in Berlin. We need to talk to Alice. Blitz scoffs at Amsel. Alice? Best of luck, and I hope you're rich. Amsel raises an eyebrow. For this, rich enough. Even if only just. Who is this Alice? the most prominent figure in Berlin's shadow community, an ex-Shockweller writer. Wellen writer. Well, that's a big word. That's a big word. There's big words in this game. Very big words. She provides information retrieval services for the F-State. Amstel turns to the computer console behind him and runs his fingers over a virtual keyboard. The machine begins to hum. If Winters was right, if Vauclair is still alive, she could help us find him. The console spits out a stick of black plastic. Amstel plucks it from the computer and hands it to you. Here, your key to speak with Alice. A cred stick? Amstel nods. An encoded cred stick. Yes, 10,000 Nuyen. Alice will not want to show her face for less. This represents the last of my personal savings, said the McFarkles. Make this meeting count. Where do I need to go? Take the U-Bahn to the Altstadt Spandau. There you will find a connecting tube that the locals refer to as the rabbit hole. You'll find a method of contacting Alice there. Don't call it that in front of her, though. Word in on the streets that she hates it. Please hurry. While you're out, I will work on acquiring new contracts for the team. Alice is the best there is in what she does, and her services carry a price tag to match. So we need to go. We need to go and get in contact with Alice. Alice. Actually, was there anybody I could talk to? That's a good question. I didn't think to ask. Nope. No one to talk to. I'm sorry if I'm a little yawny this morning. I just woke up literally an hour ago. I'm gonna go to the U-Bahn and go down here to this thing right over here. Can we go down? And here we go. We're gonna go find Alice. Okay, so we took the dog with us. He's our backup. And we're going to play an arcade cabinet. And the only active console in this derelict span of a U-Bahn platform is an old video arcade machine. The CRT monitor set to the machine's cabinet glows invitingly. Cheerful pixelated graphics swirl and dance on the screen. We're going to investigate the machine. At the base of the control panel, you find a cleverly hidden input port. The port is shrouded in black plastic and appears to be the approximate shape of a typical cred stick. Insert Amstel's down payment into the machine. Internal monitors grip the cred stick and then pull it into the machine. It disappears into the port and the screen goes black. Moments later, an image fills the screen. The picture is dark and grainy, a far cry from the bright, colorful sprites that previously inhabited the display. On the screen is a dimly lit office. The place looks like it's pulled straight from an old detective movie. From the Venetian blinds on the windows to the great swaths of the shadow that paint the walls black. The center stage, sitting behind a large mahogany desk, is the silhouette of an impressive-looking woman in a charcoal gray suit. The tip of a cigarette glows cherry red in the shadows. She leans forward into the light, and you catch your first glimpse of Alice. Her face is all hard and planes and sculpted angles. With her high cheekbones and almond eyes, her lips are painted frigid blue, but the look on her eyes is even colder. A head of illustrious black hair is interspersed with flowing streams of cyan light. I want light hair. I want to be like, shoo, shoo, or just turn off the light and all of a sudden my hair is like a rave party. That's how I want my hair. Alice exhales a plume of smoke and then tips her cigarette into a nearby ashtray. She fixes her eyes on you, her lips curl into a humorless smile. We're on your dime, friend. Tell me what you're looking for. I need you to find someone for me, Dr. Adrian Vauclair. She raises an eyebrow. The Dragon Slayer? Interesting. He's been missing for a long time. Yes, he has. The question is can you find him? She looks you in the eye and then the smile disappears. Her voice is all business. If he's out there somewhere, I'll find him for you. He could be living under an assumed name in California. Free State. And I'd still track him down. And if he's not alive, I could tell you where you find his corpse. Speaking of corpses, I don't know that one. I don't know the answer. Alright, I'm satisfied. Let's talk about the job. Alice steeples her fingers. Alright, here's how this is going to work. When you give me the go-ahead, I'm going to start gathering information for you. Once I've finished, you're going to bring me a cred stick encoded with the encryption key that I'll provide you with. That cred stick will have 50,000 new yen on it. When I get my cred stick, you get your information. This is the deal. Take it or leave it. Price gouging, huh? For a neo-anarchist, you believe to have it off. You behave an awful like an old world profiteer. Do you know what kind of money I can... Apparently I know better than you do, sport. Do you know how much work it takes to find a digital ghost? There's going to be wet work, breaking into government archives. Hell, I might even have to commission an expedition into the socks. This is a serious undertaking, friend. Now, do we have a deal or don't we? Alright, Alice, it's a deal. Okay, but remember, you say go, I go. From that point on, you're on the hook to pay me my fee. No turning back, no refunds. Are we square on this? Yeah, we're square. Good, I'll be in touch. The screen goes black. Moments later, the machine reboots. The colorful sprites that you saw when you first approached the arcade cabinet return. There's nothing more to see here. Alice is gone. So, wait, what was that over here? Oh. Yes, there's nothing like back alley drugs in a bathroom that probably has 3 different kinds of semen on it to, you know, take that home with you. Give you a good reminder of the day. I don't think so. No! No, I say. Nay. Alright, let's go. Actually, did you finish that donation already? Can I give you more money? I have an itchy ear. Hold on. Itchy ear. Oh, that feels better. Nope, not accepting donations at the moment. I just figured I'd ask. You know, you gotta go stop and talk to your friends, your friendlies, your friendzors. Oh, we can talk to our peoples again. Should I do it? I like how almost every episode is a little bit of plot and then a lot of side crap, just talking to people. I hope whoever watches this, just really enjoys a lot of story from everybody. Oh, never mind. He doesn't need, he doesn't have anything new to say. So, we'll just go and talk to Amstel. Hello? Sultan McFarkles, did you make contact with Alice? Yeah, yes I did. She accepted your payment and I ordered the search for the information we need. Very good. I can't imagine that this will be cheap. And that was Alice's stated price? You're right on that count. 50,000 new yen. He shrugs. It's about as I had expected. Thankfully, we are prepared for this. I've established contact with a number of new clients. You can find information on the jobs logged on your mission computer. One job's file is on there already. While you're working on to earn Alice's fee, I'll continue to dig for clues about First Wish Orange. If she's in fact roosting under the Harfield Manor, then there must be some evidence to support that fact. A dragon is a large thing to hide, after all. And be careful, Paul. Remember what happened to Monica. I'll never forget. Don't worry, Sultan McFarkles. I'm going to conduct my investigation the old-fashioned way, through contacts and deduction and careful observation. I will not jack into the Matrix until this entire episode is finished. That's probably wise. Speaking of doing things the old-fashioned way, Mallet was working to recover information off those other DVDs. It's a painstaking process and will not be quick, but she's optimistic she will be successful in time. Finally, I've been checking up on our friend, the orc with the green skin grafts. I haven't heard anything back yet, but I'll keep you appraised if the situation develops. Sounds good, Paul. I'll go and check up on those jobs. One last thing before you go, Sultan McFarkle. Samuel Beckenbauer asked me to pass a message to you. Do you know him, the orc who runs the shelter across the way? Yeah, we've met. Yeah, well, he has a job for you. He wouldn't discuss it with me, but he promised that it would prove worth your time. I'll keep that in mind. So, we're actually going to go with Beckenbauer. Right this second. We're going to... Before we even look at the... Well, no, we can look. We can look. We can look. We can look and see what we got going. Let's just see what the jobs are. Yeah, let's see. We have one unread message. Let's see. Check my new box. Commissioning your service. We'd like to arrange a meeting between you and one of our representatives. You'll find him at the cafe nearby. His name is Luca Dare. He'll be expecting you. Come alone. You have 0. Oh, okay, so we have to go to the cafe. We actually will be able to do. As far as I remember, we'll be able to do all the jobs no matter what. Some of them are a little more sketchy than others, but you know, you got to do what you got to do in the Rucka-Ritter-Rotter or whatever it is. You know, wherever we are. The Krezzer-Brazzer-Brazzer. And I like how I don't know how to pronounce any of these words. Hello again, mein Freund. What can I do for you? I heard that you wanted to talk about a job. Yes, I do. Thank you for coming so promptly. He takes a deep breath, slowly releases it, and looks you in the eye. Tell me, what can you tell me about the Humanist Political Club? Not a lot. I don't pay much attention to politics. Humanists may call themselves a political club, but its goals are anything but political. The organization's true objective is to spread fear and hatred of the meta-human races. Humanists' bloody rhetoric help to investigate the Night of Rage. Night of Rage? A worldwide race riot that took place in February of 2039. Thousands of innocent meta-humans were attacked, beaten, and killed. Women and children were corralled into warehouses for protection and then burned alive when the structures were put to the torch. This is what Humanist stands for. This is the agenda that its leaders strive to advance. They will not be satisfied until all meta-humans everywhere are driven from the face of the earth. Tell me what this has to do with me. Yesterday, I overheard one of my assistants talking on his comm. He was yelling, clearly agitated. I questioned him, and he confided in me. What he told me made my blood run cold. Let me guess. Let me guess where this is going. Humanist is planning something, an attack of some kind. He nods. I believe so. The Berlin chapter of Humanist is arranged to acquire a large shipment of an extremely hazardous chemical. Their leader, Vauclair, is a vicious, ideologue. He's a vicious dude. It goes without saying that whatever he intends to do, it won't be good for us. I want you to infiltrate the smuggling operation that is delivering the shipment. Once you arrive at the Humanist compound, you will find that what they're planning to do with the chemical and put a stop to it. Wouldn't it be easier to just hijack the shipment? Why allow it to get to the Humanist compound at all? He shakes his head. No. Stopping the shipment would not stop Humanists. They would merely acquire another. For a pack of snarling racists, they are extremely well funded. Let's talk compensation. What does this gig pay? I have contacted sister organizations across Berlin and taken up a collection. Between us, we have raised 22,000 yuan as payment. I trust that this will be sufficient. Wow, apparently if I was a socialite, I could be like, no, I want more money. I know how much you get. You know what? We'll go ahead. You know, we got to beat down some racists. Let's go ahead, you know, count me in. I'll do it. He nods. Excellent. I am relieved. I'll make the arrangements for your meeting with the smugglers. Their leader is an elf who calls himself Maxim. Take your U-Bahn to Shadownest, and you will find him waiting there. Best of luck to you, Sultan McFarkles, and good hunting. Know that you are doing a great thing for the meta-humans of Berlin. Your efforts will not go unrecognized. So we have to take the U-Bahn to Shadownest. And let's go ahead. Well, I'm trying to remember. I wonder if this dude... I know we do get a mission from the dude down here eventually. Oh, and we do have this one. Oh, we're going to do this one first. We're actually going to do this one first. Hey, buddy. Sorry to bother you, but I could use some help over here. You want to make a little extra scratch? Shouldn't take long. Sure, what's the problem? Well, me and my buddy Victor got called in from the next Kia's over. Something's wrong with the sewers around here. Your local plumbers and mechanics are all useless. Vic and I talked to them and tried to get them to give us the maintenance schedule for your sewer pumps. Then they just scratched their heads and said, hands at us. Said that if the machinery down there just took care of itself. My best guess is that your pumps have shut down. Happens from time to time without proper maintenance. When the pumps shut down, the waste started piling up and causes some pretty major overflow. Ooh. The poop is going everywhere. The poop is spilling out, people. What do you want me to do about it? Well, Victor went down into the sewers while I was getting stuff out of the truck. When he came back, well, I was about to climb down there, and then he heard these awful screams. They went on, and then they just stopped. I froze up, nearly shit myself, to be honest, because I couldn't, put it in the sewer thing because they, overflow and whatnot. I don't know what to do, but I can't go down there, not after that. The problem is probably something basic, a clog that tends to be cleared or something like that. Restarting the pumps should take care of it, but no goddamn way am I going down there. If you'll do the job for me, I'll give you the new yen we were paid for it, but I don't need it. You can have it all. I can live without the money, but something's got to fix those pumps before I can leave. I'll do it. You're a lifesaver, chummer. If you find Victor, well, if he's still alive down there, tell him I'm sorry. So, we have to actually resolve the situation in the sewers, which is right here. I think we do take a team. Assemble the team and head in. And for this, I want Glory, Dietrich, and Jaeger. I don't think I need a Decker for this. Pretty sure I don't need a Decker for this. Go to the sewers, continue. Yes, continue. Continue, yes, continue. Continue. Okay, I'm done. I promise. The sewers. A ghostly labyrinth of tunnels and dead-end passageways makes up the network of sewers beneath the Krezzer Bazaar. You climb down the ladder into the shallow underworld and reel at the wave of the foul smells that washes over you, clogging your sinuses and saturating your clothing. As your eyes adjust to the light, you find yourself standing at the edge of a narrow channel of murky gray-green water. The rush of churning water echoes down the tunnel. You catch a flash of motion in your peripheral vision, something man-sized, moving fast, fitting across the far end of the tunnel. You strain your eyes to see it, but to no avail. The thing, whatever it is gone. Oh, we are not alone in this world. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't need this. I don't need the hyper. I don't need drugs right now. Okay, we got Glory. She's got her med kits back. We've got the Shaman Lama Lamalan. And we've got Jaeger. Yep, we're all good. We are all good and ready to go. Oh, instant karma. Yeah, okay, yeah, I forgot I do have instant karma. I have 13 karma. What do I want to do with it? What do I want to do with it? I can get more spells. I could get another thing of charisma. I could dance like I've never danced before. Because I could dance if I want to. I can leave my friends behind. You know, actually I will give myself some more, at least some willpower, because that makes it to where I can hit them better with my magic. Hit that one. I still have 7. Let's go ahead and that's physical attacks. I still think those are good. Yeah, actually, I'm going to want that. Go ahead and give me quickness. Confirm. 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 So we need to locate the missing maintenance worker and fix the pumps. The maintenance worker is over here. So let's go find him. There, he's right there. See? He's right there. We can inspect him. We can go, hey, what you doing over there? Be like, oh, you're being dead. That can't be good. The corpse has been eviscerated. Its limbs have been torn clean off, and its rib cage is oddly deformed. The tattered shreds of a blue maintenance uniform hang loosely off its chest. We're going to search the body. You find a well-worn manual entitled, that big frickin' word, with that other word, and then 2042. So the Wartenshandbuch Usag Asgabe. Wow. The book is filled with depictions of turbine and pump cross-sections, tools, and descriptions of maintenance procedures. A few of the pages have been bookmarked with colorful bits of paper. Flip to the yellow bookmark. This page is dominated by a detailed illustration of a turbine cross-section. Scrawled in the margin is the number 822896. And the green bookmark. There are some of the notes written in the margins of this page, but you don't recognize the language. The only word you can make out is computer, written several times. And we're going to pocket the book. So we have the book. And there was something over here we could look at. So this is where all the poop goes. All the poo-poo goes in here. A corpse mangled beyond recognition. Yeah, something tells me nice things live here. They're all friends. We're all friends here. Hey, how do I get in there? Oh. So we can inspect over here, which is probably another mangled body with mangled corpsiness. It's not, I don't think. These metahuman bones have been picked clean. Oh, well, so it's not mutilated corpses. It's still corpses, though. So we have two computers. This pump. Pump 1, operations control. Access pump status. Pump 1 is stopped. Analysis. South turbine water flow failed. The south turbine has been deactivated. Steady water flow is stopped. Pump test running passed. The pump is operational but not receiving full water flow from the turbine. Access pump operations. Error. Pump operations have been rerouted to the facility's central computer system. So, and then we have this other computer, which is probably pump 1, or pump 2. Pump status, fail. Oh. South turbine has been deactivated. Steady water flow. Pump test running failed. The pump has been clogged. The clog cannot be resolved until water flow has been restored and the pump is shut down completely and then restarted. So access pump operations. Can't do that. Got to go to the central computer system. So we have to go to the central computator. The computator de Centrial, which is somewhere. Somewhere. That's the dude. That's the dude. But what will we get when we open up the door? Or that door? Oh, both doors. And what's in here? I see a pool. Is it poop? Can we swim in it? I hope not. But until then, guys, till we find out, you guys take care. And of course, as always, and you better do it, have a good one. If not, you're going to fall into poop. I don't know. I didn't have anything for the ending there. Take care, guys, and have a good one.